Good morning to you. It's Groundhog's Day, and Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow. There's only going to be, I guess, 6 more weeks of winter, maybe, I think. Is that it? It's a short time. But winter's coming to a quick close, according to Punxsutawney Phil. I'm not sure who they use over down the road here in Woodstock, the home of... what's the name of that movie? Groundhog Day, from back in the 80s or 90s when they made Groundhog Day in Woodstock, Illinois. We talked about that. But we got a great show for you today. Today is Friday, February 2nd. And the weather's kind of nice today. We're heading back up to maybe 40, 45. So, we'll see what happens there, but we've got a good show for you. I'm going to want to play this clip here first for you, and it talks about karma, right? We got the migrant karma going on a little bit in Chicago, nationwide. Let me set this up for you. Let's get it on the road here. This is from Kentucky, okay? So, and it's all about karma. Listen to this little piece, a little humor to start your Friday, and I hope you enjoy it.
Kentucky homeowner calls it instant karma. He says a driver tried to run over a 9-foot snowman that he built outside of his home, but as Ken Brown reports, Frosty got the last laugh.
Good old Frosty.
The stack of snowballs in northern Kentucky has a lot of character, much like the people who built it. This snowman was packed with purpose by Cody Lutz, his fiancée Lucy, and his soon-to-be sister-in-law, because this weekend marked several new snow experiences for 2 of the newest Petersburg homeowners.
We were playing in the snow. She's from Mississippi, so this is the most snow she's ever seen in her entire life. I'm from Buffalo, so this is no big deal. I love the snow.
Lutz loves it so much that he took snowman building to the extreme, using a massive tree stump as the base for their top hat-topped creation.
I went to work on Monday, and I came home to this on Monday night, which is... the irony is pretty funny.
Someone saw the soon-to-be Lutz family's creation and tried to fracture Frosty with the front end of their truck. But they quickly realized their mistake when the plowed-away snow showed Frosty's roots.
Instant karma, Ken. It's hilarious. What goes around comes around, in good ways and bad ways. So I guess probably everybody learns a valuable lesson here from Frosty.
There may be a couple lessons in here. Believe in karma and smile through the tough times. Frosty sure is.
I think he got the last laugh for sure.
As for the driver, the Lutz have no idea who tried to take down their Frosty, but he definitely didn't get away with it.
So there you go. There's a little lesson in karma. And let's... There's not much in the news about the migrants in Chicago. The buses are trickling in as far as I know. Not a lot of major happenings going on, as I talked about yesterday. Brandon was more concerned about passing a resolution on Gaza and the Gaza-Hamas thing going on and making his Palestinian people feel empowered, I guess. So he wasted a whole day at the city council doing that, and he pissed off the Jewish people for sure. But here's a video here. Let me get this one set up where I don't know. I think people have had it with the migrants in Chicago, and I really think that the people in Washington and at the state level are sensing the anger, the frustration, and general pissed offishness. Yeah, we'll call it that. And they want to give some news that, you know, it's not all rosy for the migrants. So watch this clip and throw it around your brain a little bit and ask yourself why is this coming out now, right? When they haven't cared for so long.
Here at the live desk, immigration and customs officers have arrested almost 180 non-citizens in a nationwide sweep. ICE calling the people arrested, quote, potentially dangerous. More than 100 of them have already...
189, that's like a drop in the bucket, but I suspect they're deporting these people.
been convicted or face pending charges for crimes including assault against children. That sweep took place over a week and a half in 25 major cities.
Over the course of 11 days, our dedicated and committed law enforcement officers zeroed in on removable, at-large non-citizens who are wanted for or who have already been convicted of horrible, almost unspeakable crimes like assault against children, including sexual assault and murder. Our officers also targeted non-citizens who present dangers to national security, public safety, and border security.
In Washington, a bipartisan package on border enforcement and immigration policies is said to be in the works, but Senate negotiators are keeping the details of that deal under wraps. Don?
Okay, so there you have that. In Chicago, they actually arrested some too. There was a big retail theft ring on Michigan Avenue that's been going on for quite a while. And it was related to fake IDs and Social Security cards. And when I show you some of these people that got arrested, you're going to say, these do not look like model citizens. They don't look like anyone you would want in your country. They look like criminals let out of jail. But here's a report from Chicago where they broke a big, quote-unquote, big theft ring in Michigan Avenue. So watch this clip here from Fox with our wonderful Dawn Hasbrook. She's a looker.
Cash to get a job can wind up as pawns in a criminal operation.
Many of them caught stealing in order to pay for fake IDs to gain employment. Artia Ewing, live downtown with the undercover bust tonight.
Well, let me tell you more about that bust. The fake ID ring was busted just 5 days ago. The crooks were selling these phony IDs.
Little Village is a Hispanic community of Chicago on the west side.
For $150 each. It was all uncovered inside of a Little Village home, and once investigators were inside, they also uncovered $7,200 in cash and what they believed to be meth. This is where the investigation started.
This is Michigan Avenue, the best shopping district in Chicago, which has a vacancy rate of 30% right now for some reason.
Migrants being arrested repeatedly on the Mag Mile for retail theft. And once they were interviewed, they explained why.
They were then being able to either buy or trade for Social Security numbers, cards, or American Permanent Residency cards. And this story we were getting over and over again.
This is what the migrants were bartering for, fake IDs, in order to secure employment.
And then the vast majority of them are released.
Nearly 500 fake IDs were uncovered, Social Security cards, driver's licenses, and American Permanent Residency cards. A ledger was found keeping track of their crimes and wads of cash. These are the three.
There you go, folks. These look like fine, outstanding citizens that we want in our country forever, right? Look at that. Just gander at these beautiful people. This is what's down the street from your house looking to be knocking on your door and taking all your stuff next. Oh my God. This is as expected, I guess. This is expected.
U.S. citizens from Mexico arrested and charged: Facundo Donato Mences Garcia, Francisco Javier Otero Rosas, and Kenneth Harith Uloa Rodriguez. The Cook County Sheriff's Office says this shows migrants at the end of the year stole over $40,000 in...
Doing pretty well there. They're stealing a good amount of stuff. Look at that. Just for the holidays, $40,000. and I think in January they got another 20K.
Merchandise in River North, and for January it's almost half of that. Urban planner Roger Romanelli says it's a sign of desperation and failed government help.
Now this guy here, he's got his common sense hat on pretty well, and he explains what you need to think about.
You can't bring people to the United States, cram them in manufacturing buildings, and expect them to figure out how they're supposed to get a job in our state of Illinois.
Now, all three of those suspects were placed on pre-trial electronic monitoring, and we are told that more charges could be on the way. That's because those drugs found are now being tested to determine if it's all indeed meth. Live tonight, Tia Ewing, Fox 32, Chicago.
They'll be like the guys in New York City. They said they let them out, and they hopped a bus for California, if not Chicago. We may hear from those guys again soon, but I don't think we will. Going back to the jobs, the job, there's not a lot of jobs here, and every time I turn around in the news here, I'm hearing about another large company laying off. UPS, you know, the big guys in the brown trucks, they're laying off 12,000 employees this sometime early this year. I think we just heard Zoom is laying off people. Salesforce is laying off people. Any company that is anyone right now is laying off. They're trimming the fat because they know that the economy is slowing, and it's just a good idea for them to tighten their belts just a little bit as our economy slows down, folks. So if you have a job, be thankful for your job. And if you have any qualms about your job, start preparing as if you could lose your job. Get that food pantry stocked up. Get that emergency fund stocked up, and add some dollars to that emergency fund, and start doing the things that you should do to be prepared if you have to go for a period of time without your job. Don't sit there thinking just because me and my husband both have our jobs, nothing's going to happen. I'm here to tell you things will happen. And I think I saw a report about 3 weeks ago that said 40% of all companies that were polled plan on layoffs in 2024. So just a little word to the wise. Companies don't think about their employees anymore, folks. It's all about the dollar and the bottom line. So you are nothing more than a pawn to them, much like these migrants are a pawn to our government. So there's a little word to the wise, and I hope you guys heed that and take some action. And get some money stacked away, and maybe at the very least you get yourself some of this. I'm not giving financial advice, but I advocate owning some of this stuff because I really think our economy's not doing all that well. So let me show you one more humor channel here for you. You want to check out this girl's channel on YouTube. Her name is Ugg Madison, and let me cue this up for you.
I got there at 11:20 and paid $13 for the all-you-can-eat buffet. The food was amazing. I was having so much fun until she tried to bring me my check.
Yeah, these are hard to rewind. Let me get this going, then we'll jump in on it. There's a young girl. She's pretty funny. She's got some funny clips out there. Check out her channel. And they're all kind of got the basic same theme. She tries to see how long. She goes into a restaurant and tries to see how long it is before they kick her out. And here we go. Let's jump into this here.
Eat anything else because his boss was mad that I'm eating so much. I paid $13 and stayed 4.5 hours. I got to stay the entire lunchtime. It's a close call, but I think I did get my $13 worth. Best day ever. I got there at 11:20 and paid $13 for the all-you-can-eat buffet. The food was amazing. I was having so much fun until she tried to bring me my check. The only thing I'm checking out is another plate at the buffet. I've only had 6 plates of food and I wanted ice cream, but it was completely frozen. You get charged $2 if you don't finish your ice cream, but I already paid $13. I don't have $2 to spare. I went up to get more food, but when I came back to my table, everything was gone. My waitress said she's sorry, but she brought me a refill and I continued to fill up my tummy with cookies and shrimp. It's almost time for dinner. I tried to get dinner food, then this happened. I guess I ate everything, so it's time to tip my waitress and the guy who kicked me out. He said I can sit in the restaurant as long as I want. I just can't eat anything else because his boss was mad that I'm eating so much. I paid $13 and stayed 4.5 hours. I got to...
There you go. Ugg Madison. Check out this girl's channel. It's mostly short. She does some pretty off-the-wall stuff. You won't believe it. You won't believe some of the stuff that she does. I think I'm going to end there. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Not much going on in the migrant crisis today. Hopefully today, as the weekend comes, we'll get some more action. Governor Abbott just is not sending many new buses as far as we can tell. And Brandon is in hiding and dealing with the Palestine resolution that he wanted to pass, and who knows what else. As he's just like a person with a huge credit card debt. He doesn't want to think about all the money he's spending that he doesn't have, and how the government's not going to give him any. So this story's only going to get worse. I'm guaranteeing you that they're looking to find some way to get these people working. And as I told you, I mean, even for the basic American, the middle class, working class, jobs are getting tough, folks. Companies are tightening their belts. It's not the time to be looking for a job, no matter who you are and what skills you have. So, it's going to get worse. I tell you, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better here in Chicago. And, hey, winter over in 6 weeks, according to the groundhog. All right, hang in there. Talk to you later. DJ Wonder Chrissy. And as always, God bless Donald Trump.